All right, today's lesson is on the fan cost index. I don't think we need to spend a lot of time telling you guys what an index is. If you want to read about it, just read this first little chunk here. The fan cost index is compiled by a company, and it's kind of gathering all this different information, and here are their assumptions. All right. They say the fan cost index includes 2 average price adult tickets, 2 average price child tickets, 4 small soft drinks, 2 small other drinks, 4 regular size hot dogs, parking for 1 car, 2 game programs, and 2 least expensive adult size adjustable caps, right? Talking about a hat here. And all of this is calculated into these tables, right? You may also notice that the small drinks vary in their sizes, right? These numbers right here are the sizes of these drinks in ounces. So let's take a look at how do they calculate, for instance, the Rangers fan cost index. All right, well, let's take a look. So if the average ticket price is $15.81, well, I guess since we're buying 4 tickets, right, it doesn't say that we're going to buy an adult ticket or a child ticket, that we're going to multiply that number times 4, right, because we're buying 4 tickets, 2 adults and 2 children. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in the soft drinks. Okay, again, how many soft drinks are we buying? Well, they told us that we're buying 4 soft drinks. So we're going to multiply that number, 2.75 times 4. All right. Other drink, how many other drinks are we getting? It looks like we're getting 2 other drinks according to these guys, which is 6. We are getting 4 hot dogs, so 4 times 2.5, $2.50. We are also going to pay for parking for 1 car, so just plus 8. I'm going to buy 2 programs, it's going to be 2 times 5, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in 10. And then we're going to buy 2 hats, so we're going to pay $20 for the 2 hats. All right, double that 10 right there. And our total is $134.24. Right, pretty straightforward. What I want you guys to do is I want you to fill in these 4 fan cost index amounts that are missing from this table. And you can go ahead and type those answers in when you are prompted in Edpuzzle. All right, so you guys just got finished doing number 1, right? You finished the calculating the missing FCI values. The next thing we're looking at is the percent increases from 2006 to 2007. All right, so we want to know what the increase was. And we have to go back to the first page and look at those tables to answer those questions, right? So if I want to look at the average ticket price percent increase, then I'm going to compare, right, the 2 tables, the 2007 table to the 2006 table. So in 2007, I paid $16.47, right? So I'm going to write really tiny here so you can see, say $16.47. We're going to divide by the 2006 price, which was $15.81 for the Rangers. All right, $15.81 for the Rangers. So my percent increase there is going to be, let's see here, all right, and we are getting 1.0417. All right, well, now that includes the whole. Remember, guys, the one in the front is talking about the whole increase, right, because it got bigger. So our actual percentage increase is just the number, right, without the 1, which would be 4.17%. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to calculate the soft drink increase, the other drink increase, the hot dog increase, parking increase, program increase, cap increase, right? Whatever you're asked to do in Edpuzzle, that's how you're going to calculate it, right? You're going to take the 2007 and divide by the 2006 and answer with the percentage. When you are finished, I want you to answer me this. Find the largest percent increase in a single component, right? So they're saying, was it the soft drinks? Was it the hot dogs? Was it the hats? Whatever. And you're going to answer giving the team, the component, and the percent increase. Let's go ahead and look at problem number 3. Which of the Dallas area teams had the following during 2007? And then they're jumping down to these questions. All right, who had the most expensive soft drink in terms of price per ounce? All right, well, these calculations aren't difficult, you guys. Let's see. Rangers 2006 soft drink. Rangers 2006 soft drink was $2.75 for 16 ounces. All right, $2.75 for 16 ounces. So the price per ounce, again, it's a simple calculation. We're going to do 275 divided by 16. And what do we get? Let's see. Oops, divided by 16. We get 0.1719. All right, I'm just rounding here. So that looks like about 17 cents per ounce. So y'all need to figure out who had the most expensive in terms of price per ounce. So finish the table and answer the question. The next question can also be answered with this table. Who had the least expensive soft drink in terms of price per ounce? All right. Now we're looking at the fan cost index averages across multiple different sports, right? We're looking at baseball, basketball, and football. So what these numbers are, they are the fan cost index numbers through different years, like I said, through different sports. What we want to do is we want to compare them to the inflation rate. I'm sure you guys know that over the years, the cost of living, the cost of everything, right, it rises, and we call that inflation. So we're going to compare how these different sports leagues are charging people. Does that kind of line up with how prices are rising in general in the country? All right, so take a look at this chart right here. So if I want to look at the percent increase for baseball in 2003, notice that I start with 2002 up in my table here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to divide the 2003 percentage by the 2004 percentage to get our answer. All right, so I'm going to do again this one divided by this one. I'm going to write really tiny, 148.66. 148.66. We're going to divide by the 2002, which was 145.26. 145.26, and what do we get? Let's see here. All right, 148.66. We're dividing by 145.26, and we get 1.0234. 1.0234. Okay, again, just kind of like the last example, the percentage increase then is simply 2.34%. All right, let's see, how did that compare to that year's inflation rate? Well, that year's inflation rate was 2.27, so it looks like the MLB's inflation rate that year was actually higher than the normal inflation rate for the year. And you guys are going to calculate the rest of these rates to answer the following question, right? You need to answer, let's see here, which of these did not exceed the inflation rate? And right, you're looking at all of these that we haven't done yet, and you want to find out which league and in which year did the inflation rate of the league not exceed the inflation rate of this table up here. And we're going to call number 6 the last one here. Find the sport and year in which the average rate of increase exceeded the inflation rate by the greatest amount, right? So now that you've filled in the table, you can see all these different inflation rates. You want to know which year did these numbers increase the most over what was in this table, right? Here are the normal inflation rates. Which one of these had the greatest difference compared to the table above? And there should only be one answer there.